At the end of the day, it's good to be home, but we've got a really, really good Omaha team coming in. They lead our league in scoring, which obviously is going to put a ton of pressure on our defense. They're really good in transition, so we have to be as good as we've been all year defensively, so that we don't have to score 120 points, because they're a talented offensive team.
So, I mean, how key are these two games now? Because you're at the top of your division now, so this is really could be a change of course.
Yeah, and I think in order to get done what we're kind of talking about getting done, first and foremost, you have to win at home, and then you got to go on the road and play well. We haven't talked a ton big picture with our team about that stuff, but as a coach, we know that we're preparing to try to play our best on Thursday. Not just because it's a league game, not just because it's a home game, but it's our next game, and we need to keep some positive momentum with the way we're playing.
What is the key then for tomorrow? Then you guys have to do to win?
Clearly going to be getting some defensive stops. I think offensively we've been pretty consistent throughout the year, playing the right way. Guys are unselfish, making a bunch of shots, and I think that if we can get some stops, then I think we can have some success on the offensive end. But if we don't, then they can really score the ball.
The main questions that I had, talking a little bit about Forbes. Right now he's leading the nation in field goal percentage. What has kind of been the key to his success so far this year?
I think first and foremost it's staying in the game. He's learning to play without fouling. I think our team is doing a better job of finding him and getting him in positions where he can make easy baskets. The other thing that helps him and helps our team is he's a quality free throw shooter. So he brings so much to the table, not just from his individual scoring, but just occupying the defense. He's a pretty good passer, getting other guys shots. He's been a huge factor in our success thus far.
And with his success so far, it's obviously kind of hard to guard him. I mean, why is it so tough, I guess, to guard him?
Well, he's big. He's really big, and he's really skilled, and he plays with a lot of unselfishness. So what he does is when he gets in the post, you have to make a decision whether you're going to double him or whether you're not. And if you do, he's such a good passer that he can kick it out. Now the defense is in a closeout situation, and our team is pretty good at driving those, and then he gets some dump offs, some things where his man comes and helps. So it's not just him catching it and scoring it. It's him catching it, making a play from there, and then the ball coming back and finding him for an easy one. So I think he really does a good job of letting the game come to him, and because of that, he's extremely efficient.
The only other question I had, so far this season, your team's had, quite a bit of success, and you're gaining some exposure to not only at state level but national level. How has this team kind of been able to handle that added attention?
I don't think that it phases them one bit. What I mean by that is I think we've got a pretty even-keeled team. I wish we had a little more fire sometimes, but I think over the course of a year, it's good to have a team that just kind of stays the course. I think we've got an older group that has been around a little bit, so they don't really get affected by some of that fluff stuff. And don't get me wrong, it's been great for not just our program, but our university in Fort Wayne to be mentioned in some of these national deals. It's been great, but I really don't see it as having a major impact on our team, which is good.